We bout to play 2K. Brutalsim, step back J. Kobe got that clutch, throw it up, that's game. I'm going through the lane, Russell Westbrook quickness. Kyrie be
What up? It's your boy. You don't know, Brutalsim on the scene, wicked and me with a next video for y'all, man. So y'all know how it is, man. Brute Squad stand up. We out here, man. We in the building. You don't know, man. So anyone y'all that get a notification bell on lock, just put Brute Squad in the comment section, man. I do appreciate the love and support, man. You all know how it is, man. I know who it is. I'll be in the comment section, man. You know the grind don't stop, man, and y'all support the grind, man. Much love to y'all, man. Alright, so I got a nice video for y'all, man. Y'all know how it goes, man. Y'all know how it goes. So I'm up late as hell, man. I'm up late as hell, right? And I saw Mike Wang make a tweet, right? Which is weird to me, of course. Certain things that they pay so much, attention to is, I understand he, is in development and they got to pay attention to everything, man. But, alright. He said, got any feedback or ideas on free throw shooting in future 2Ks? Let me know. And of course, my response was, free throw are fine. We figured it out anyway, to be quite honest, man. We can talk about the rep system though. And this was the popular feedback he got, man. This was the popular response. When you go through the feedback so far right now, he got like 500. And I'm looking at a bunch of people saying the rep system. And a few days ago, I made a tweet saying, do you think the grind to 99 or maxing out your player in NBA2K19 took too long? Personally, I don't mind. It sets the grinders apart from the community, giving that added bonus to putting in the time in. But this might not be a popular opinion. What are your thoughts and why? And I don't mind what grind method they put in the game. I'm going to grind either way, man. Basically, that's what I was saying in the video. Not necessarily I'm in support of it, but I'm going to figure it out and grind my player out, man. If y'all don't know, I was challenged by my subs to grind to 99 because I usually grind a bunch of players high into 90 overall. Like, let's say like 93. I had a few 93s last 2K, 95 and stuff like that. So this time I say, yo, Brute, can you grind to 99? Let's see if you up for that grind, my guy. And I did it, right? So that's how I actually decided to grind to 99. Shout out to my sub. But back to the tweet that I tweeted out, man. And yo, y'all follow me on Twitter, man. I told y'all, every time I tweet out, I'm probably going to be tweeting out some, not every time, but I'm probably going to be tweeting out my next topic in my videos. And y'all feedback would be greatly appreciated. Now, Beluga, this is where the video will help you out, man. Because I got a bunch of feedback on my tweet. And I got a list of stuff you could do to bring back the rep system, man. To make it relevant again. Right? I'm here to help us make 2K a better game, man. But anyways, man, let's get to my points. My list down here, man. That was a long enough intro to this list, man, to be quite honest. Now, the first thing I got on my list, the grind to 99 should not be this long. It should not. From NBA2K18, the road to 99 was introduced, man. And it was sounding good in theory. It was the Wall of Fame and all of that, man. But when you check it out, it kind of took away from the park. Let's be honest. It took away a good chunk away from the park. The relevance of the park is not that. Let's be honest, man. It's better to grind in my career versus the park or the rec. Even now, the double rep in the rec, when I'm playing with my point guard, I'm good. Guess what? I'm involved in every single play. When I'm playing with my shooter, hell no. I might as well head back to my career where I'm involved in every single play. because that's what you cannot balance out. No matter how much you buff up the rep or bring down the rep from my career versus the park, me being able to get involved in every single play in my career is always gonna trump the other game modes. Because on those, I'm gonna be evolving a play here and there depending on how the defense plays, but you cannot necessarily force it like my career. I'm sorry, you just can't figure that out. You won't be able to figure that out. My career is always gonna be the more efficient way to grind to 99. It was more efficient in 2K18, and it was way more efficient in 2K19. And if you bring back the next rep system with the same type of stuff, it's gonna be more efficient in 2K20. I know a lot of people hate on it, but it's all about efficiency at the end of the day. Ain't no one got 5-6 months to be grinding to 99 to maxing out their player. To be honest, you should definitely, and this is my point number 2, separate the grind to 99 from the park. We know, as I said, we know this was introduced in NBA 2K18, and I think it was a huge mistake, man. Alright, usually my thing was, everyone that played with your boy understood, yo, when the game dropped, don't bother me for the first 2 weeks of the game. I'm not going to the park, because I'm obsessed with getting my player to a high overall. So I used to put the work in my career, learn how my player moves, learn the do's and don'ts before I get out to the park. Make sure I get him to a nice high overall where I'm comfortable with him. Now, of course, there are going to be the people anyways that's going to be repping up in the park and getting their player that get their player attributes from the park. Now, that's up to them. But I like to put the work in first, then go on my park grind. Separate the grind, man. Separate the grind. Bring it back to the old way. Sometimes if something ain't broke, don't fix it. And that's one of the biggest problems we made, y'all made. Well, I say we, because I'm part of the community as well, man. Alright? But that's part of the problem that you created, that y'all created with bringing that road to 99. The ref system in place was already fine. You actually modified it in NBA 2K17 after reaching a certain level in the park. Then you unlock some attributes. I don't even like that, to be quite honest. I don't, because I wasn't able to max out my player. Right? Just separate it all together. Allow us to put in that grind in my career. Let's say like a 2 or 3 weeks to max our player out if we really, put in that work. Of course, we're gonna split it up here and there. And I'm not talking about 8 hours a day type grind, man. I'm talking about 2 to 3 weeks for working, man. So you gotta think about people that working, man, and they feel left out. They feel like they're being attacked with their hands behind their backs, y'all. Alright, 3 weeks is good enough for someone to put in the grind 4 hours a day to max out their player. Let's be honest, man. A lot of us got things to do. And then we go to the park, and then that's where you put in the grind. That's where you start putting in the grind to gain the park rep, man. Alright, that matters, right? And I'm gonna go on to that. I'm gonna go on to that later in my list. I promise you, man. But separate it, man. It got some importance to you separating the grind to 99 from the park. This must be done. This is not negotiable. Non-negotiable right here, man. I told y'all need to come to the guru and y'all make some decisions. But anyway, we're gonna get there in time. But anyways, number 3 on my list. Allow us to apply attributes as we see fit. Though there's a lot of benefit to this, man. There's a lot. Number 1, I don't know why you implemented this automatic. Y'all choose where my attributes go in the first place. Because now everyone will be created the same. Once someone create, let's say, a sharpshooting playmaker, and I create a sharpshooting playmaker, the next person create a sharpshooting playmaker, it's going to be basically the same build, exact. But if, let's say, you give me the ability to apply the attributes as I see fit. Now, certain things I might see important, he might not deem important. Like, if I create a build like a playmaking sharpshooter, a few things I'm going to apply first. 1, the playmaking, the defense, and the shooting. My 3 top priorities with that build. Now, someone else might decide they want a little bit of rebounding on their build. Alright, so they might see that as priority over maybe playmaking or something like that. or maybe some defense. They might see that as priority over defense. So everyone is still going to be able to kind of, make their build a little bit more unique until they max out their player. Now, after you max out your player, all the players are going to be the same thing. But as the journey there, your way up, there definitely going to be some unique players in the park, right? And we just like control of our shit, man. Just be honest with you, man. We just like to take control of our plays. We want to build it our way. Now, with your restriction, if you just give us the ability to apply these attributes, we could settle for that. We could negotiate with that. That's I think a nice common ground where we could just not be complaining. I'm saying me personally, I don't really complain anyways, man. But it's my job to highlight the concerns of the community. I'm just saying, the guru speaks. Okay. Alright, now I'm getting a little bit too much. But anyways, man. Alright, now the next thing I got on my list, and yes, I do have a list, as I told y'all, I do have a list, man. Alright, is bring back the legend in the park. Please bring back legend status in the park, man. Alright, the road to 99, really, I understand the apply, the boost on the attributes and the all nine, bro. I like that. I like that. But I mean, it's not necessarily something that's really that amazing, right? The road to legend was so exciting, y'all. I miss that. I miss walking around in legend in the park. I miss it. I miss it, man. And next thing you need to do is remove showing records. I understand why. I understand why y'all did it. But it definitely did not help the park. It definitely started a running culture where people are obsessed with records now. It definitely started off a culture that I only saw in Call of Duty a few years ago that was very toxic, where people will join games. If they see you start doing too well, they will start quitting out because they're trying to save their KD. They're trying to make their KD look good, right? Because KD all of a sudden became so important to the Call of Duty community that it's hard. It was hard to get consistent games in, and that's what started happening in the park this year. I noticed it. I was a 99, right? A lot of people were playing me when I was amateur and my record was damn near close to being balanced because I always used to come out, play a few games with sub and get back to my career grind. Just play a few games with subs to record a video for YouTube and get back to my career grind. But as soon as my record started getting really good and I start getting up in with the elites and got my elite 3, the only way I could get into games is by putting on a mascot. The only way I could get into games is by playing against my subs that's following me. Thank God my sub list is my friend list is maxed out. So when I'm online, a lot of people come to my court to try to drop me off, right? But the average person does not have that to their benefit. The average person does not do YouTube and have people to just run up on them. The average person, if their record is too good and their elite 3s, will have to spend damn near half an hour to get a game in. Because everyone is running because they see their record and they see the rep. Now the rep should be shown, but not the record. The record is what scares them, because I see a lot of people, as soon as I come, people pull out their phone lines. Oh, let me check his record. Oh, 70%. What percentage? Nah, I'm not gonna go after him. Oh, a losing percentage. Ah, yes, there we go, fellas. We got him over here. Amateurs winning percentage at point some percent. You know what I mean? So that's the culture right now, man. Everyone all of a sudden, and it wasn't even like that in 2K18, to be honest. Everyone all of a sudden, 2K19 now have the running culture in their veins because they don't like competition. They want weaker people to prey on. It's that simple. So remove the records, man. This should definitely help. Of course, if I'm a legend, I want it to be shown in the park. And as I go up in the park with my park rep, I need it to go up, man. Feel as well, man, to be quiet. It doesn't feel as good, right? And yes, as I said, I'll grind anything and either way. It doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. Now, the last thing I got on my list. Last thing that you need to look at is to make park relevant again. What I mean by this, The park rep system this year was useless. Getting to Elite 3 was useless. I got no rewards. I didn't feel like I achieved nothing. I damn near got there in 2 weeks, man. I ain't gonna front with you. I did. As soon as I got to my 99, I came out, and the more sweaties I played, I got that Elite 3, maxed out fast as hell. Then it was like, what's the purpose of this? I ain't unlocked nothing special. There are no rewards to grind to Elite 3. None. So you remove all the rewards for grinding park this year. All the rewards. 1, the bikes should be linked to the park. The skateboard should be linked to the park. The mascot should be linked to the park grind. Alright. And something extra. Last time you had jetpacks. That was worth it. I didn't get there. I did not get there. Alright, because I wasn't as heavy on the grind as I am now, to be quite honest. I used to play, but I used to mix up so much games, man. To be quite honest, man. Alright, and that was when your boy was a little, thing in 2K, you know what I mean? And I wasn't in no life zone like that, to be quite honest. But I'm just saying, it made people play park. We're trying to let people play more games in park outside of being YouTubers. Let people strive to something, right? Besides that grind to 99, it's good. As I said, I'm a grind head either way, but there was something about using that skateboard in the park. There was something to it. Now, not really. And you need to allow people to skate through the parks, bro. You just need to have people skate through the parks right now. My bad. Hit the mic. But you need to allow people to skate through the parks, ride your bike through the park. You know what I mean? You need to see that. Right? Now the next thing I'm going to put here as a bonus. I'm going to put this as a bonus, man. Please bring back affiliations, man. Please, man. We need affiliation. There was something about gang culture, man. There was something about it. There was something about rivalry weekend. We know Sunset had the better attributes. I was River City. We know it. But we were just hard knock, like rough nose. We were like, nah, we ain't worried about these extra shooters, these finesse players. There was something about gang. Bring it back, please. We want affiliations back. I don't know how you're gonna implement it, but we want it back, man. We want it. Affiliations and the attributes to match it, the boost to match it. We want it back, man. Bring it back. That was the bonus for y'all, man. That wasn't my list, but I was seeing a bunch of feedback on this on Mike Wang's tweet. And I was like, yeah, man, the affiliations. I already did multiple videos talking about it, just lightly touching it. But yeah, we need affiliations back, y'all. But anyways, man, that's my list. Please, man, all y'all, man, forward this to Mike Wang, y'all. Alright, forward this. I don't know if he might be able to apply this now, because it's a little late. So I already know how it works. They probably already did a lot of stuff and probably doing some touching up right now and some finishing touches, man. And that's understandable, y'all. It's understandable. The best time probably to put out the wish list is as soon as the game drops. But I like to play this current game to see where, sometimes it's a little too soon to put it out, man. You gotta play this game, really feel this game all the way out to recommend, don't bring this back. Do not bring this back. Or definitely bring this back, man. Like, you got a lot of benefits to this game, a lot of fun aspects to the 2K19, but a lot of things they should probably change back, man. Alright, and I don't like to really just go back in how the game was and stuff, but certain things, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, man. Alright, so let me know what y'all think about this list, man. Let me know if I really reflected the feedback in the right way in the comment section, and follow your boy on Twitter, man. Show your boy some love, and as I said, tweet this out to Mike Wang or LD2K, man. LD2K seems to be in the know as well. He got his foot to the ground as well. He's air on the ground, man. Alright, so y'all know how it is. It's all about improving the community. The guru has spoken. I love that, man. But anyways, man, y'all know your boy said, first time to the channel, like the video, share the video, hit your boy and subscribe. If it's not your first time, like the video, share the video. You never know, man, who it might influence, man. I might influence someone who could make some change. You don't know your boy say one love respect. Have a blessed one, yo.